You hear the stories, the cold spots, the fleeting shadow, the bump in the night. But what if those aren't just spooky tales? What if they're pieces of a larger puzzle? Pieces connected by human experience, emotion, and memory. I'm Tiffany, a paranormal investigator and psychic medium. Here on Beyond Logic with Tiffany, we're stepping past the fear. We're not just hunting ghosts, we're seeking to humanize the paranormal, connect with the spirits, find compelling evidence, and finally connect the dots that link our world and the next. This is Beyond Logic with Tiffany.
Hey everybody, I have Ohio Paranormal with me, and I have Christian and Gabe. Did I screw up your name?
No, that's perfect.
Oh, okay. All right. And you guys said a few minutes ago that you're fairly new to all this investigating stuff?
Fairly new. We started actually with a public investigation at the Broadwell Funeral Home with Southern Ohio Paranormal Society.
Oh, okay.
It was
Awesome.
on Halloween night.
So what got you guys provoked to do that? Or was it just kind of like a whim thing and you started to enjoy it?
We started before we started on Halloween night. We started after high school, and we didn't know what our team name was, and we didn't know officially if we were going to do this or not. And basically what led us was our friend's dad actually told us about the haunt, and that's how we got into our first investigation.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He let us know that some group was holding a
public
investigation at Broadwell, and we're like, you know what, we'll go to that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Ended up only being a couple of groups there, so.
So oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
There was only a handful of groups at the Broadwell. It wasn't, for a small place, it was a decent amount of footage for our first haunt. A lot of our footage mainly got corrupted.
I was about to say, unfortunately.
We got mostly audio.
Unfortunately, about 10% of it was usable footage, and it wasn't really usable. It was mostly.
Did something happen, or do you think that it was corrupted during your investigation, or?
I'm pretty sure it was corrupted during the investigation. Yeah. If you've ever been there, I don't know if you have. It's a good place to start. It's a good place to have a hunt or have a investigation. It's decently active. The basement has an entity known as the One, which in reality we think is one of the previous owners, Charles Broadwell. But his space that he always says, this is my space, this is my room. You get that a lot in this area. In the basement, there's a boiler room. You usually get, this is my room, get out, this is my space. A lot in that room. Every camera I would set in there would immediately stop recording. I only ever got audio out of that room. I actually set the we do stuff a little different. We use a lot of older equipment, a lot of older cameras. Most of our stationaries are digital. His carry around's digital. My carry around is analog tape.
Oh, wow.
I carry a Sony something. I can't. It's an old high 8mm video camera.
It is when it relates to older cameras from '95. That's older than me and him. So.
Yeah. Oh, you just made me feel so old.
Well, we're only in our 20s.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not that much older, but still, if it's older than y'all and you're 95, oh my goodness.
The camera actually comes factory with night vision.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Which is awesome.
And
there's no way. I turned it on, used it, and it's got better night vision than our digital cameras.
it also has a built-in flashlight as well. Instead of having a carry-on flashlight, what I do, I have a carry-on flashlight with a flood IR light.
Yeah, he adds all of his stuff onto his camera, like normal, like everyday cameras do now. In fact, we're filming with the camera we used at the Broadwell.
Oh, nice.
So,
and from our other investigation as well that we did before the Broadwell.
oh yeah, I forgot about that little one. The Broadwell was our first official one.
Yeah.
I used this camera for a couple little investigations. I kind of started this off, got him into it. I mean, we have a lot of our audio from that first investigation on Facebook. And heck, if you want to tonight, we've got a couple videos and some audio to go over if you want.
I'll definitely check it out.
Some of it we've gone over. I've actually sent him some clips we're going to be putting into the Fairfield video when we get that done. So,
yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, no, you go ahead. Continue.
They don't sleep on the older stuff because I mean you have technology that most people are trying to find now that you have to pay $300 to $500 just for like the simple recorder. I mean, there's so much that you can do with the older equipment that you can't do with the new stuff. I mean, we all like the newer stuff has like the muffling technology, so you don't get the background noise that you're going to be able to pick up on those older equipment that you have. So that's a really like big leap above some other teams that I don't think you even realize that you have. You have a very big advantage there with that.
Yeah. I will say, sorry, but I will say that old Hi8 camera as a headphone hookup, it pretty much doubles as a parabolic microphone while recording. It is absolutely ridiculous how sensitive that microphone is.
Oh, yeah.
And I've looked up those cameras. I got this one from my grandparents. It was a camera they used once to film my parents' wedding. And they bought it back then brand new. And they're like, well, we've got this old video camera if you want it. I'm like, sure, I'll take that. I'll take it if you guys are giving it out or going to throw it away. So I started using it. It still got its original batteries. They still work great. I mean, looked it up. It's a $500-$600 camera still. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, that's vintage. Isn't that what the kids say now? If anything that's older than 30?
Yeah, not me.
I'm just teasing you guys.
I'm an old soul. I'm an old soul. So
me and him are both old souls.
Heck, I'm getting ready to do a trade to end up getting a '66 Ford. Is it Thunderbird or Falcon?
Yep, Thunderbird.
So.
Hey, that old stuff is built to last, man. I tell you. And I'm not even trying to throw jokes out there. Like those things are like made to last. So I don't blame you one bit for wanting to go to the older stuff. Even for cars, I mean, solid metal is a lot better than plastic.
Oh, yeah. See that? Yeah. See the pictures? Some guy posted this a couple months back. He got in an accident with another, I think it was a Kia or something, in his 72 Ford LTD or something. Big boat of a car. Some lady rear-ended him. Front end of her car was crushed. The back end didn't even have a scratch.
But what he's got that truthfully does help us is he's got a handheld recorder that is real sensitive, that is so easy to pick up disembodied voices.
I wish it wasn't so sensitive.
And me and him just picked up at a store one day, and it was just our first investigation during it. Me and him was like hurrying up, getting our stuff together and everything for that night. And we tested it, and we went back. We probably got one of the clearest EVPs our first haunt.
Well, that was we used not only that recorder.
We also used your camera mic as well.
Well,
that
camera mics. I doubled and went ahead and used Audacity running through a standalone microphone, capturing stereo audio, which anyone who's used Audacity knows it runs through just about every frequency. The one thing that recorders lack when trying to pick up EVPs. Which is what a lot of people have multiple EVPs set to different recording levels, like low quality, mid, high. Audacity will record all those spectrums. So, we've actually caught quite a bit out of that one.
This is why I like talking to other teams, because you just gave me the greatest idea that I never would have thought of on my own. So thank you for that.
Yeah, honestly, you should try it. It's ridiculous how much you capture. In fact, the audio that we have on Facebook, labeled Broadwell Funeral Home like EVP compilation or something.
I think it's like Basement 1 or 2.
Well, it was actually the recording from the Audacity. It was the Audacity recording. There we go. All the EVPs from that.
Okay. That's cool. That's very clever also. That's really good idea.
I went to school for engineering, so
that gives a lot of things into perspective then. That's really neat though.
And I went to school for IT and camera filming, so I'm trying to get back into filming again. But it's been a couple of years, so trying to get back in the limelight.
That's really neat. Those are very good fields to be in for this kind of stuff, so that's really cool.
Yeah, luckily with the engineering background, once we get our office set up, I'm going to be putting in a little workshop so I can start actually building a lot of our equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I've built a couple pieces of our equipment. We're now using a 360 microphone. I've built a couple of the motion sensors that have gone off. They just use basic Arduinos and programming. Literally, the programming is, if you detect something, set off the buzzer. If not, be quiet. So, no one can say, I could literally, if someone says, oh, it's just programmed to go off on its own, I could pull up the program I used for it and show them. Do you see something?
Nothing wrong with that.
It's like, do you see a timer here?
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of debunking stuff that everybody, I feel like, should have access to. So that's really cool.
That's what I was thinking when I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start building our equipment. In fact, once we get that set up, I'm gonna build a couple more REM pods, and I have a laser microphone I'm wanting to build, but I ain't built something like that in a while, so. And with that, we should be able to set up. Let's say we have a big building, kind of like the Waverly, kind of like Waverly or the Reformatory. Say we got one long building and one long hallway that we want to cover, or we could cover a lot more than just one hallway. We could set up that laser, run it throughout the building, bounce it off mirrors, wherever, just angle it to wherever we need it to, and put the laser mic at the end. Anything that passes through, interacts, or causes that laser to fluctuate in any way, the audio, it will capture whatever audio that is and the fluctuations of that laser and record it.
Well, now this is where I wish I had the brains to do stuff like that, because I definitely do not.
Hey, if I can figure it back out, then I'll build one for you.
Sweet, that would be amazing.
That's if I can figure it out again. It's been a while since I've done
Yeah, you can do anything you
like
set
that.
your mind to.
I keep telling him that.
Oh, that's incredible. The fact that you've got a mind to even begin to build stuff like that is just incredible. I definitely do not have that skill set whatsoever. I break things more than I fix them, so don't ever ask me for help for building anything.
Me and him built just a tiny motion sensor together, and we used that on our second haunt, and that actually helped us a lot more than the rest of our other equipment, because it is not based on actual batteries. It was run by a battery pack?
I ran it off of an old
Snap-on
like phone battery charger, mobile battery charger.
And we also used a laser grid next to it.
Now, yeah, that's another thing we've been doing a lot of. We've been using a lot of laser grids and everything. I haven't seen a whole lot of groups do that, so I'm like, well, we'll give it a try. At the last one, which we haven't even gone over the footage for that one yet, at least not a lot of it. I could have sworn walking by I saw the laser fluctuate, like something had walked through it.
And you
Oh,
also
that's
said
so cool.
you also said
Sorry.
that's you said something made it roll too.
Oh yeah, that whole laser rolled. It, well, not rolled, but it moved.
Or
like I had it sitting underneath the camera tripod so it would be angled with the camera. We go back down there maybe 20, 30 minutes later, and that laser is moved probably good 3 feet.
Oh, wow.
It can't roll because it's got I have a little plastic clip holding the button down. The plastic clip is still holding the button down, but the laser just moved 3 feet. 4 feet. And I'm like, I don't know how to explain this one. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happened on camera when we go over the footage.
Well, you have to keep me updated. Definitely post that on Facebook. I'm pretty sure I'm following you guys. But
that would be we'll have a link to our YouTube channel.
Well, we'll post a couple clips.
Things of that one.
That's what we did with Fairfield.
No, we did it with.
That was.
We did it with Broadwell, and we did it with Post Town a little bit.
Not Fairfield. We haven't done Fairfield yet.
That one's taking a little bit more time.
Taking a bit more time than we thought to.
Yeah, after we get done with Broadwell, me and him were thinking like, how about we just take a break and just like.
That investigation, we were just worn out.
We were completely tired out. Like something was completely like draining us instead of our devices, and we know that can happen.
Well, more than likely to happen than your devices, other than small devices.
Better say.
But I went to go turn on my REM pod the other day. It's dead again. Takes 9-volt battery, and I've never seen something kill a 9-volt battery that fast.
Spirits need a lot of energy to manifest, so I mean, it's possible.
And the other day, the death bell that I have went off in my house.
Well, yeah, we've caught a couple EVPs in here too. So
it's creepy when it's your own house.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is, I know who it is too, so that's the creepy part.
I think it'd be creepier if you didn't.
I was gonna say,
Well,
I think that'd make it a little better, don't you?
mm,
Uh,
I've had one.
yeah.
I've been had one follow me since I was born.
We've
Well,
got,
your spirit guide.
we've got, like I said, we take a lot of ideas that people don't really think of. I mean, something I just started experimenting the other day with the spirit box.
Mm.
So I know the spirit whole basis of the spirit box is to run through just spirits fluctuating and messing with the static, speaking through it. Well, the radio is still sweeping through static channels and everything, but I have it running through some filters on the outside, running through a couple filters and things to clear up a lot of that static coming out of the speaker itself. It's still sweeping through blank channels, but we're not getting the non-stop static sounds of it sweeping. I've gotten more than a couple haunted artifacts at my place. I've got one. It's a Civil War musket. It was used during the Civil War. It's a Kentucky rifle. I could hold an EMF meter up to it, and it would jump up to a 4 in the middle of a field.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I was saying with the spirit box, running through a bunch of filters, you can hear the radio channels that pop up, or they're there, but they're muffled. Then you ask a question. If you get an answer, it comes through clear as day. It's weird. I was asking questions and getting direct answers without any of the extra noise in the background.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah, I'm planning on using that wherever we go next. Trying to use it, see how it works out for us.
So do you guys just focus on doing stuff like just you two? I mean, I know you said your first investigation was more of a public thing, but do you do like collaborations and stuff, or do you prefer to stay by yourselves?
Well, we like to do collaborations.
Yeah.
We have a couple members that we have one that's a skeptic. He comes along occasionally when it's not too far out. He does his own thing, but he likes. I think in the past couple investigations he's been on, he's become less and less of a skeptic. He's been like, how do I explain that? The first one, uh, you'll actually hear him say in the recording from the Broadwell, you'll hear him go, okay, it's recording. And then you hear someone say, let me out.
Oh, dang.
Let me out. Yelling more urgently. And he goes,
Wow.
well, that wasn't me.
Yeah, our videos would be on YouTube, but our clips of our videos would also be on Facebook. And we're trying to do Instagram a little bit more as well. I made that for us.
About to say the Instagram's on his end.
Yeah, that's on my end, so.
That's cool. I mean, I'm on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook. Those are my prominent things right now. I'm not really an Instagram person. I never really was. When it first came out, I wasn't even that interested in it. So that's cool, though, that you guys are on different platforms too.
Yeah, we're just trying to get all this stuff out there. In fact, while we were waiting for all this, we were actually going over some footage from. We went back to the Broadwell.
Our second time at the Broadwell, yeah.
To get some footage and actually do an investigation with some more cameras. So
more equipment.
More cameras, more equipment, so we couldn't corrupt it all.
That and more experience a little bit.
But we were just going over some footage. He gets ready to go down the stairs from the second floor. He looks back, and you hear my voice sound. It sounds similar to my voice, like something's mimicking me. It sounds like something mimicking me over the radio, over one of our radios. Except we're talking face to face. You can hear us talking downstairs. But you hear what sounds like my voice coming over a radio in a room that has no radio in it, saying, "Hey, did you miss me?" And then he pokes his head back up, starts going down the stairs again. You hear, "Well, look at him." Second, he pokes his head back up. He turns around and starts walking down the stairs. You hear, "I think I'm going to mess with that guy."
Oh, wow.
And it just keeps on going.
And about, 30 seconds later, I come back up the stairs. And before I even get up to, where the opening is, the hallway,
you hear him say, "Oh, he's coming back."
He's peeking around the corner, and I look over.
Second, he pokes his head around the corner. It goes.
I asked whoever's down there to set off the cat ball. Well, before I could finish my sentence, I immediately heard a voice, cut my voice off, went downstairs, and when I get to the second part of the stairs, you can just hear a radio static saying they're heading down the basement.
Yeah, the area we were getting ready to head down to the basement. It goes, "Hey, they're getting ready to head down to the basement." In my voice coming over a radio. There's keep in mind, there's no radios up there, and we're all in one spot, so the radios would screech.
Right.
We're that close. It's weird as can be. Actually, that one's still, that SD card's still in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that SD card's still plugged in.
Oh, the Sims card reader.
Yeah. So.
That's pretty cool. I mean, probably scary now that you've heard it, but it's really, really cool.
Yeah. We did not hear any of that when we were actually there. I've pretty much thrown together an SLS camera. So we have a basic SLS camera. I need to build an actual carry setup for it to make it a lot easier to carry around instead of just carrying the laptop and the camera like this.
And
he's got to follow me around with a battery pack generator.
Yeah.
To use it. It looks so stupid, but it works.
The important part is that it works.
When we did the SLS camera, when we got done building it, we were working on it for Post Town. And we think we caught a figure on that, but we're not really for sure about that one.
I think that was the
chair.
The way I see it, I think it was the chair that was sitting in that room. But you look at any other chair in that room and it didn't do a thing.
But when you said move your right or left arm...
I said, could you move your... could you move your right arm? It shot up. And then went right back down. So I'm like, I can't tell if this is something there or matrixing on the chair or what. I don't know. And of course, we've now got since Post Town, we've got even more old equipment. So we've got Polaroid cameras. I think the camera I've got's from the 70s. So
I'm a touch jealous, honestly.
It is really hard to find.
I wish I had the photo of that one from the basement.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one.
Oh, Fairfield?
Yeah. That one was creepy. We were headed down the second level of the men's hallway in Fairfield, he took a picture on the ramp, and it completely took out the exit sign in the background, and you can see like a figure, and like pretty much like right in front of him while he took the picture.
So, to give you a perspective of how this place is laid out, it's 3 floors. First floor is office type space, then you've got some living quarters. This was a poorhouse, then
/ mental
it was a mental institution, a poorhouse, and
orphanage.
Then also on the first floor is a doctor's office. So it's a lot of administration on the first floor, less living, more admin and doctors, stuff like that. So you can't even go all the way to the end of the hallway. The floor is not stable towards the end of the hallway. So first floor, not much activity aside from my camera, which has a physical button to turn it off and no timer, shutting off at random. And sometimes not even at random. Like I'd turn around, I'd put a new battery in, turn it on, start recording, turn around, first step on the stairs, and shut off. I actually said, after turning that one on, which was probably the 8th time I had turned that camera back on, not just from dead batteries either. Turn it back on, said, out loud said, can you stop turning that camera off? In fact, if you're going to shut off any camera, shut off that one over there in U-Gear. Shut it off. Then I go, I'd be surprised if you could shut that one off. Shut it off.
Wow.
You can hear that recording on the camera itself. But
wow.
Then again, the cameras I have for stationary have some rather sensitive microphones.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a good thing, though, in this field.
Well, wasn't in the dungeon part there. So, like I was saying with the layout of the place, you've got admin on the first floor with the doctor's office. Second floor, you've got living spaces, men or women's ward, and then down a ramp on I guess it depends on which way you're looking at it. From the front of the building, it'd be on the left side is the men's ward.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go up to the 3rd floor, the attic, or what they called it, the dungeon, where it was for people who were passing through. Then you had, connected to the attic, you had the orphanage, which they called the chicken coop. They would throw people, only because it has a chicken wire door.
That's not why I'm laughing.
Yeah, you bashing your head off times.
I bashed my head twice. Going in and coming out.
Oh.
Caught on camera, and it's part of the video.
Oh, dear.
But, yeah. So, up there, they have hooks in the wall. This is why it's called the dungeon. They have hooks in the wall where they would chain people up that were just absolutely insane.
Abuse them, torture them. And they had 10 rules to follow. And the last rule...
Pretty much, if you didn't listen and got thrown in the jail cell or whatever they called it, if you didn't listen in there, then you got thrown up to the dungeon. And whenever people that were, whenever higher ups or important people would show up, like town hall members or whatever,
they would throw the mental patients in the orphanage chicken coop area and shut the door
with the kids.
Yeah,
they would throw those mentally insane people in with the kids. and then not keep an eye on them.
And after we got done with Fairfield, we had to end that one short because it kept killing all of our batteries.
We have 13 or 14 batteries for 4 cameras. One camera we had to take down because it just chewed through batteries like there was no tomorrow. The other 3, these batteries last 4 hours on one battery. Yes, it was cold there, but we have, it was colder at the last location we went to, and the camera still lasted 3.5 hours on a battery.
That, and after we got done with our investigation, me and him's up in the dungeon area, and me and him's on the far side of like past where the chains are, because there's like a long hallway.
We're at the end of that hallway, getting ready to take down the camera, which is dead, even though I had to replace the battery 20 minutes before.
And me and him hears running and screaming behind us. It scared the crap out of me and him to the point that me and him said, "Let's get out."
I said, "Let's get this camera and get the hell out of here."
Yeah.
But yeah, the floorboards up there are not. They're not flat enough for someone to physically run in the dark and not fall flat on their face.
And there's a part of the building that you cannot physically walk on. It's one of the sides of the women's ward. There's an actual like drywall.
Yeah, they've got a piece of drywall there, propped up against something, telling you not to go not to go past that point.
Wow.
I mean, still a great location though.
It's so far one of our favorites.
I don't know.
What's the farthest you've traveled for an investigation?
That is our farthest one.
That was what? Okay. Almost 3 hours?
Almost 2 hours.
No, it was more than 2. It was it's like 2 hours 40 minutes or something. Fairfield County was quite a ways away. We actually rented a hotel room.
Yeah, about 11 minutes.
So far.
About 11 minutes from the haunt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What are some bucket list locations that you guys want to hit up?
Of course, Waverly, Ohio State Reformatory. We've got the
we got well, on not this year, but because of saving up and everything, we want to hit not just Waverly. We want to hit up the West Virginia Asylum, the West Virginia State Penitentiary, the
State Penitentiary. We're gonna have to get with a couple other.
Yeah.
That one's up there too. Kind of like Waverly.
Yeah. We also our other one that's a big one, that is the Indiana State.
Is that the lunatic asylum or?
That is, well, it was part of a psychiatric hospital. It was
psychiatric hospital. Okay.
I was something else too. I forget.
I'll be going there, and I don't remember what month. I've got April, I think. That's cool. I would love to do the Ohio State Reformatory. That's kind of on my bucket list. That's one of the places that I'm like really itching to get to.
Yeah, I'd love to do that place too. That place would be awesome to see.
This summer, me and him is planning on. That's my father. He's in the living room.
He's been on a couple investigations with us, so.
Oh, cool.
This summer, our group's gonna go to the Lake Shawnee abandoned theme park in West Virginia.
Go there too.
Well, if we get a date,
we're gonna get a date soon. Let's go check.
Yeah, if we get a date, we'll let you
bring
know.
You along.
Oh, okay. That would be sweet. You'd be cool to work with.
Yeah, I mean, of course, by then I'm hoping to have the laser mic set up. We could actually, that microphone has just about infinite range. Like I said, you could run it throughout an entire building and capture audio from anywhere in the building.
That'd be cool.
Your camcorder?
No, the laser mic.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your.
And
sorry.
you could not only hook it up to a recorder, you could daisy chain that recorder to a speaker and hear audio in real time from that microphone.
That would be sweet.
That's one thing I like trying to do, is set up real-time audio. That way,
Right.
you can hear it in real time and have it on recording when stuff was said.
Yes, for sure. That's always cool evidence, especially when you can like do it in real time and have interactive conversations and stuff with spirit. It's my favorite thing ever. Well, if you guys are like ever looking to, I don't know how busy you are this summer. I think I've got an investigation all but like 3 months this year. So if I have some spots available and you guys are interested, I can definitely send you some dates and stuff.
We're down.
We're down.
All right, cool. I'm always looking to meet new teams and stuff and interact with new people, so I think it'd be cool.
I don't think we have a whole lot of locations per year set up.
Not right now,
Yeah.
no. But we do have a bucket list that is quite big right now.
Yeah, we just definitely aren't going to be able to get to all of them.
I think we got like.
As you know, it's expensive.
Yes.
It gets expensive.
That's why I collaborate with other teams and things.
Right.
That's why I like collaborating too, because you get to go to these big places that you wouldn't normally be able to get into. In fact, we've got a couple local places that we're going to try and reach out to see.
There is a place not that far from me that is a Civil War reenactment club. And I work with one of the guys that is part of that club, and he has allowed us to go on the property and do the cemetery portion up the hill.
You'll have to look into, see if we can get the building too.
I have to ask him about that.
Yeah, that's
I'll
what
ask him as well.
He's heard activity in the building, so who knows if that equates to the ground itself.
I believe he was also part of a Indian burial ground as well.
May have been. There's quite a few around here.
Yeah, I know East Fork is. There's another one. That is up towards Springfield, I believe.
Well, we have Indian Mound.
Yeah.
Serpent Mound.
Serpent Mound. That's about 45 minutes from here.
Oh, nice.
We're only 2 hours and 10 minutes away from West Virginia. So.
Okay. I kind of go, I've probably driven past your guys' area more often than I can even count for. I have family that lives in West Virginia, so I literally travel down Ohio and cross over that way.
Yeah, I've been to the Mothman Festival, or the Mothman Museum twice now in Point Pleasant. It's just
okay, cool.
It's a nice day trip for me.
Not bad.
And we're hoping probably in a couple of years to have one of the booths to Mothman, because they just broke their record last year.
I don't know how many people that was. I'm actually going to look that up.
7,500.
I'm going to look that up real quick, because this town is not very big. If you've ever been there, the town's not big at all. Let's see. Well, if this thing will work.
But we're hoping to do that later.
This ain't cooperating.
There's a fall festival not far from here. It's about 30 minutes. It's Felicity's Gourd Festival, and
there's that, and then there's Hairtown.
Oh, you're talking about Fear Something. That is now Fear Something.
I can't remember. or Williamsburg Fear Fest or something.
Or something like that.
We're actually around a lot of historic little towns. Bethel was founded in like 1770 something, 1780 something. Berg was founded in right around the same time.
And Felicity was 1795.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, originally, the original hanging tree for Claremont County is in Williamsburg in front of the old high school. Yeah, that. Who thinks, oh, there was a prison here and a hanging tree here. Let's build a high school here.
And we went to school in Felicity, Franklin, and you can definitely tell that town is haunted because it was part of the Underground Railroad.
Oh, gotcha.
It was a decent part of it.
Yeah.
Heck, the Broadwell is diagonally right across the street as the school we went to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They were like, so where are you guys from? Here. Oh, you guys are local? Cool. Yeah, we went to school right across the street. Oh, you're that local.
Have you guys been to Gettysburg?
No, I want to so bad.
We want to really bad. I drove past there last year for vacation because I went to Boston and Salem for my birthday.
We actually have Perryville Battlefield.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In Kentucky. Does I think it's like $250, $300 for overnight investigation on the battlefield for nice. Up to 15 people, if I'm not mistaken. And it's only a couple-hour drive.
Yeah, I want to get into Kentucky. Whoops, sorry.
You're good. Trust me, Kentucky's got a lot of places that we're looking at too. In fact, there's a town right on the Ohio River that I'd love to investigate the underground church. Well, the Satanist church or whatever that was there. But it's completely condemned now. So, who knows?
Bring a ladder and a hammer and just put the boards back up. That's fine.
Who knows if we'd even be able to get into it with all the snow that's melting. It's so close to the river, it floods.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's in Utopia, Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ironic name.
Oh, well, the town was started by a bunch of people that broke off from the main colonies. They wanted to start their own utopia. They were kind of crazy. So they wanted to break off from mainstream society and make their own society, a utopian society.
And there was one night that me and him went to a little restaurant down in Kentucky.
We were heading to the Augusta pub.
Augusta pub, that is bar/restaurant.
But
I can't think of it.
That place has such good food.
But
it's right down the road from that. You hop right on the ferry and go across the river, and you're right there in Augusta.
But we get done, and it's completely dark, and we're hitting Utopia. The creepiest thing is we seen a person in the road that was not an actual person. Like it was like some sort of like shadow.
Well, we saw what looked like a shadow walking across the road, which originally the road was closer to the river. So where that shadow was walking in the road would have originally been sidewalk. And the reason they moved the road is it That area floods so bad.
It floods
when it
every
gets-
year.
when you get a lot of rainfall, which is why that church floods so bad.
Right.
Well, there have been so many drowning deaths and everything right along that stretch of the highway that I'm honestly not surprised. It literally butts right up against the Ohio River.
I mean, we weren't even expecting it. I mean, just saying that while you're driving just scares the crap out of you because you don't know if it's a person or not. Because it's just walked across the road and I swerved and I almost went to the ditch. That's when I seen it.
Not only that, but think about it. You're right along a flowing body of water that's taken who knows how many lives. I mean, that road, you could literally throw a rock from that road and land in the Ohio River. It's that close to the river. In fact, during the season where it floods, the road still floods sometimes. We've got pictures of the river so high that it's right against the road. It's up to it's up to bridges and flowing over bridges. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous how much this whole area floods.
How much history it's got. I mean, not just here, but anywhere that has not even a dark history.
I'll be right back.
Not even like a dark history, more like a spiritual or anything that really relates to way back to, I would say, Indians, or I can't think of any term right now.
I mean, anything with history like that with flowing water, yet the energy's got to be intense no matter what.
Have you heard of Bobby Mackey's? Bobby Mackey's was a building that, first off, was I believe it was a butcher shop for meat and everything, and they drained the fluids down a well, and that's bad because that can open a portal in so many ways, because it leads into the Ohio River, and there has been counts of spirits in that place. There has been a exorcism done in the 90s. Someone was taken by two demonic figures. They're saying that those two are still there on the ground no matter if the building is there or not. It was the owner that was part of the shop. He was part of a cult.
Okay.
And that, when I found that out, I was like, that is too close to like where we're at. That is too dangerous. And that leads to anywhere we go. When we went to Post Town, he was saying that they were like, it felt like it was like waving, and there was two portals in Post Town, and you can actually feel like the energy between them just grabbing one another and putting spirits into that building.
You could feel the whole room fluctuate.
Yeah.
Like, you could even see it on the EMF meters in areas where they're like, there's a portal right here. You could see the EMF meter fluctuate back and forth. Back and forth.
Oh.
I was telling her about Bobby Mackey's.
Oh yeah, I'd love to go there.
Well, it's no longer there.
But they're rebuilding.
Oh, I know they're rebuilding, but
the basement's still there.
Yeah, where the well is and everything.
Yeah.
So do you guys tend to stay away from like people, not people, sorry, that kind of just flew out, spaces that have like negative energy, or do you prefer to like go to the malevolent places?
See, we
That
have
one depends.
we physically have not like gone to a place that has
Well, that officially has demonic, but
yeah.
considering at the Broadwell hearing my voice being mimicked, there's also stories there about the there's stories about the room, one of the rooms upstairs, the master bedroom. The owner has brought a psychic in there, or yeah, a medium in there, and she walked into that room. There were flies. There were thousands of flies on the windows, blotting out the windows. She ran out of that room, slammed the door behind her, and said, "You have something very evil in that room." Well, he said he saw them. He saw those flies in there that night. Had the door shut. He came back the next morning to clean up the mess and get rid of all the flies. There wasn't a body or anything in there. There's nothing. No sign flies had ever even been in that room.
And the light kept flickering too.
Oh yeah, every time we talk about the second owner, the light would flicker. And he's like, I've had 6 different electricians in here. We even had new wiring run to that light. It's not electrical. Like, it's not an electrical issue. Like, when you're not talking about them, that light stays on perfectly fine. Second you start talking about whoever's in this room, it starts flickering to answer your questions.
I mean, we wouldn't mind going to somewhere that, I mean, that does have like someone that we haven't ran across yet, because truthfully, that would be an adventure for the team, and it just makes us better because we know what devices we can use if we do run across something that is demonic or not.
Something inhuman.
You know.
Yeah.
Post Town. There's something off at Post Town.
That was a good one too. We got a lot of stuff there.
It was a school that was, before it was built, there was 2 train wrecks back to back.
Within, he says back to back. They were within 10 years of each other.
Yeah.
One was 1890
in 1910.
Yeah, one was in the 1890s and one was in 1910. They used the grounds of the school as a triage site where I believe the final count was like 20 or 30 people died on that site.
Something like that. There was,
and
the one wreck was just a regular passenger train, 2 passenger trains. The second one was the worst one. That was a freight train colliding with a passenger, and when they were building the site, it was a high activity ghost spirit place.
I actually came across some records. I forgot to mention, when they were building the site, they said they'd find their tools strewn throughout different places where no one left them. There was a couple times where they said they lost tools completely, and then they'd show up the next day in a spot you couldn't reach.
And after the school was built, I think it was a few months after the school was opened, a little girl fell down the main stairwell. She fell in 3 stories.
And just looking at this staircase, you'd have to fling yourself over.
Yeah, the railing's really high up.
You'd either have to fling yourself or get thrown over it. It's a spiral staircase, squared spiral staircase, and there's just railing in a hole that leads all the way to the basement.
Yeah.
And she would have had to either been thrown over it or physically climbed up and jumped off.
And when we were doing our investigation, there's a spirit that does not like men that we thought that was kind of demonic, but not at all. Because when we went through our evidence, he just doesn't like guys in his
He just doesn't like dudes.
Yeah, in his place, because he kept calling us idiots.
His name was Larry.
He kept calling us idiots on the other spirit box that there were two women that were outside the room.
So we go into the room. We even have the SLS running. We do a session. We do a Estes method in there. I'm under, and I'm thinking, okay, he told us to screw off and everything, just get out of there. And then someone else came through. Someone talking about how he got shot, he was wounded, and we're like, this is odd for this place. Come to find out later on that night, right above us, there's a display case next to a veteran wall honoring veterans. The display case contains artifacts from Gettysburg, including tombstone pieces from the graveyard at Gettysburg.
Wow.
And we're like, well, and the thing is, it singled out his father, Jack, who is a Marine. Singled out, said, I want to talk to you. He says, me? No, you. And apparently I looked right at his dad without even knowing it. Of course, I'm blindfolded, and it's pitch black in the room.
I tell him to get out, and it got really... we felt a really heavy presence in that room.
It less angry, more just sad.
Yeah, more sad, more like get out. Like, I don't want you to be around here.
Like, it's like, I don't want you here right now. And then we walk out, and there's two ladies in the cafeteria area doing a spirit box session, which they had apparently been down there most of the night. And they said, were you guys just in Larry's room? Yeah. Oh, well, both our devices, one of our devices in our spirit box keeps saying idiots. Idiots, stupid, idiot, idiot. And she's like, I've never heard it say idiot this much. And I said, well, Larry, you calling us idiots for being in your room trying to talk to you? Yeah. And I'm like, well, screw you too, Larry, as we were walking away, and we even heard laughing coming over the spirit box.
The really cool part of that investigation entirely was on his end. His end was he had a camera in Sarah's hallway where the stairwell is. He caught a xylophone music playing over his camera mic.
So, in that hallway, there's a special needs room.
It's also a nurse station room.
No, that's different hallway. Nurse's station was in a different hallway. So that special needs room has a couple just normal little kids' toys, and then there's a normal little kid xylophone in there. Well, on that camera, in fact, the footage is on Facebook. So if we wanted to, we could actually play that.
I think it's also on YouTube. I think it's on
YouTube and stuff now too. But it goes on for a good while, and this is a public investigation. But I set up the camera and started recording right after the tour went through. Like, the tour was going through, and I set up the camera while I was following the tour around. So no one stayed there. You would have seen them on the camera. No one left that area afterwards. 15 minutes before, literally 15 minutes before we left, or after we left, and before we left. 15 minutes before it goes off, or it starts playing, I can think straight. 15 minutes before it starts playing, the last person had evacuated that area. 15 minutes after, someone else finally walks into the hallway. And they walk through, look in each and every room. Don't go, oh, I should be. They don't, they just say, man, this hallway is heavy. What is going on in here? As they're walking through. This guy was recording on TikTok. He was doing a live on TikTok or something. And, well, I don't know because I don't use it. So I don't know how it works. But he was going through a live on something, talking to the people in his chat, and he goes, man, this hallway is heavy. Well, about 5 minutes after he walks through, we walk into the hallway doing Estes. We get a young woman's voice come through, asking some questions. And then a deeper, or way deeper male voice saying, don't talk to her.
Like,
more specifically, don't you effing talk to her.
Yeah, like, we kept
like pissed off that we were talking.
We kept getting no spirit box, and Webby went through everything, and that it's not in the video because Baby wasn't for sure, because it's so dark, because it was on my record.
It looks like there's a figure at the end of the hallway.
There's like 2 figures.
It looks like a couple figures at the end of the hallway walking past the door.
Yeah.
But it had killed our IR floodlight not too long before this happened. So you have a very dark view of the end of the hallway.
They said that the principal of that school was over 7 feet tall.
Oh my gosh.
The actual living principal the principal when he was alive was like 7'3",
something like that.
So he had to duck to get under doorways. This shadow that we saw was about 7'3".
Yeah.
And the principal apparently died at his desk there.
Holy cow!
This is coming from the current owner of the building who went to school there.
Oh gosh.
It closed in 2001.
Okay.
So year before I was born.
I didn't say it.
Awesome.
I didn't say it.
10 years. I got 10 years at least on you guys. That's all right. That's really neat, though. That's some really cool history.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, anything that you guys have said has really just made me want to go investigate Ohio, and I really have not had, aside from the reformatory, I've really never had an interest to really go all that much, to be honest.
The Broadwell, if you want to go there, I'd gladly go back there again with someone else just to show them the ropes of that place, because that place, as small as it is, it has a lot of activity and a lot of weird little things about it.
Yeah, on that night, we set up in the master bedroom without anybody being around, and our REM pod was just going off crazy.
Hold on, I'm gonna give the owner of the Broadwell a call, see if he can send me that picture.
Mike?
I'm gonna give Mike a call, see if he can send me that picture. He has a picture, so he had a big Christmas tree. It has a bay window up front, like a big window up front. He's like, it was middle of June. I just got lazy and didn't want to take any of the Christmas decorations down. He had a big Christmas tree blocking the window on the inside. Well, someone took a picture of the house from front. You can see all the decorations on the outside. but the inside looks like it's been refinished. Which, by the way, this place is under construction.
Mhm.
Like, it's being redone on the inside, so you can see studs and stuff, wiring, all that stuff exposed.
Mhm.
The interior looks like it's refinished. You can see through the window. There's no tree. And in the rocking chair, you see an old lady holding a baby, couple kids off to the side, and then up in the window, you see a really tall guy with his hand on some little girl's shoulder. And behind in the doorway next to the old lady in the rocking chair, you can see a Civil War soldier with his rifle on his shoulder.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he's like, it's like the place, it's like the inside of the place went back in time.
Mhm.
There's no tree in the window,
Mhm.
despite there being a tree in the window. And you can see all these people there. And I'm gonna give them a call, see if I can get that picture.
That's crazy.
Mhm. Uh, when when we when we did Post Town, uh that one we wanted to go back to because it feels like
It feels like we didn't get the actual story
story
while
of what is going on at Post Town. When we went to Fairfield, the tour guide, she said that Post Town is her favorite place to do investigations. She said that there's something off at Post Town now, like something is going very wrong.
Hmm.
We when we did the investigation and everything, we didn't hear it, but we went back through everything. We heard a train go by, like a freight train. And during the freight train, we're in the doll room, and I heard it, he heard it, and so does my dad. We heard what was it? We died.
It sounds like someone saying, "We died, help us."
Yeah.
But
Oh, wow.
And it's clear.
And on a different camera at the same time, we capture the sound of. This place is a mile away or so from the tracks, and this is a decent sized town. So sound from the tracks shouldn't travel quite so far or be so loud at that distance. We can hear a steam locomotive on one camera. Well, only one camera.
Oh, wow.
So
yeah, when we caught that, that was like, okay, like I called him up that one night, and I'm like, did you ever hear a train that night? He's like, no, because I don't remember it. And I'm like, well, we caught it on camera. I mean, we've caught all kinds of cool stuff. Fairfield, to me, that was the scariest place I've ever been to so far. Because when we were going through everything, he got a scream on two cameras, one in the dungeon and one in the men's ward on the second floor.
They were both the same scream.
Yeah.
On two different cameras, and you can hear us talking in the men ward's camera. Of course, if it had been actually audible, you would have heard us all go, "What the hell was that?" Or freak out a little bit.
Oh, wow.
We didn't hear a thing.
We didn't hear a thing at all.
That's crazy. Holy cow. You guys have some pretty solid stories for just starting since Halloween. That's pretty cool.
We're just trying different things, see what we can do. There's a trick we do. It's a Tesla coil trick.
Okay.
We did catch something, but it was just like a word. It was just say hi, a post town. When we did not do it at Fairfield because one, we didn't know where we were going to do it at because Fairfield is such a big place.
That place was
I
interesting.
was telling her about the Tesla coil
Oh yeah.
trick. Yeah, I told her that we only cut the one word in post town that was hi.
Yeah, I figured that'd be a kind of interesting thing to run through.
Yeah, we're trying to find a different like locations that we can try it at and see what.
You can sit back.
No, my back's like killing me a little bit. Sorry.
I just saw him right up on the microphone, and I'm like,
my back's killing me a little bit. Sorry.
Oh, whatever. That's fine.
But yeah, that Tesla coil thing was that was something I figured I'd give a little try.
Yeah.
I'm like, it makes sense because you run the radio and then you're running the frequencies you're not only getting the frequencies through the radio, but then you're putting them out in the atmosphere while charging the atmosphere. You're releasing ionized particles into the air.
You know what else works for that is a fan without the blades.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But this puts out a whole hell of a lot more.
True.
We actually did a little bit of that, a little bit of something like that at the Broadwell with just a basic Tesla coil.
Mm-hmm. We were trying to get the energy walled up that night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we weren't getting hardly anything at the start. We were getting our REM pods going off a little bit here and there, but nothing crazy. And I'm like, dude, I remember last time we were here, everything went nuts immediately. But that was a full moon on Halloween night, though. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, that was
expectations were a little too high going in to that one. But right after setting off the Tesla coil, I think we pissed some stuff off. Activity kind of spiked right after that.
Our temperature on our REM pods sounded like screaming.
Yeah, it sounded like something was. I've not had the temperature on a REM pod constantly go off. Mm-hmm. Like, usually it's quick couple beeps here and there. Nothing too bad. But it was going off so loud. It sounded like a Geiger counter next to a nuclear explosion.
Oh, wow.
Just going absolutely nuts.
And what?
Oh, nothing.
With our when we first started, we only had one. Now we got two now. When we went to Fairfield, we got something that we didn't think about until someone like pointed out. We think that we got SOS, like we got like Morse code.
Well, so our REM pod was going off, but it was going off in a very weird pattern.
Yeah,
like an actual pattern. We're like, this is a little weird. So we end up running the beeps through a Morse code translator, and we got they see us. Or they see us. They see us.
Wow.
Yeah. Never would have thought about that until one of the guys we were reviewing the footage with said, that sounds like Morse code.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique way to communicate.
Well, the history of this place was originally active, right around the time Morse code would have been used as a form of long-range communication. So, kind of makes sense. And I'm like, this is just weird.
It's neat.
Yeah. Then, of course, I was gonna bring it along, but that place probably wouldn't have worked out the best. That musket. But
Oh yeah.
the Broadwell, I got permission from Mike that next time we go there, that's going to be brought along. Especially with that picture of the Civil War soldier being there. I'm like, yeah, that'll probably be a good idea. Called him, it went straight to voicemail.
Okay.
Just left him a message. So if we get that, we'll actually send that over to you because that's a hell of a picture.
It'd be cool. I definitely added. I don't know if you watched any of my previous podcasts, but I put them all up on YouTube, so I can always edit it in too. If you guys do get it, that would be pretty cool.
All right.
Yep. Like I said, if you wanted to, we could go over some of the stuff we've caught from these places that we've got on video.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys want to do.
That is completely up to you.
Well, it'll give an idea of what we've got, of what we've been talking about.
Where's you can just exit. What are you trying to do?
Do you have your Facebook or our Facebook on here?
I do.
Okay. Because
no,
some of it's on there, some of it hasn't been released yet.
Yeah. We're trying to
Like we said, it's
taking
taken a lot longer to get some of this stuff out than we originally anticipated.
Okay. They're supposed
I
to.
have 2 investigations from 3 weeks ago that I still haven't even really touched. I've gone through a couple things, but sometimes you just need a break after the actual investigation. I get it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we do. This is our first EVP of the Broadwell.
Yep. Here. Let's see if we can figure this out. I've never actually used this before, so okay. We're sharing the screen. I don't know if you can see it.
Yep.
Okay. So this is Broadwell. This is the first investigation here at the Broadwell.
Muted.
I know it's muted. Okay. If we can get it to work. This is straight off Audacity. Hold on. That was loud.
Must be going through your guys' headphones then.
Are you able to hear it?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Hang on, before you do that,
he's got to pull up his.
Good lord, that is
thing.
loud. That would be
system right there. Don't crank it all the way down. Let's see. Like I said, I've never really used this before, so
You're good.
I'm not too sure how to get audio through that.
That's what I'm trying to.
Okay, that's more reasonable on our end. Okay. She can't hear it on her end though. That's the issue.
Then that would be.
I don't think that would be on that.
No.
That'll be in the Zoom.
Zoom thing, yeah. I don't think.
Here.
Maybe mess with it. There we are.
See if I can figure this out here.
It's our first time
Share
doing
settings.
Zoom.
You're okay. I mean, I was also going to say I could always just link your guys' page to the podcast too.
That's fine.
And then
That's fine.
if we can't get it figured out.
I think it'd just be best.
Yeah, probably. I'm not too sure how to get audio to work on this.
Oh, good. I can always just take that specific video, I think, and link it to.
Yeah,
It's the.
We've got the
It'd be
EVP compilation here from the Broadwell.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, for sure. I'll definitely do that.
And these photos here are post town.
Okay.
That is the doll room.
Oh, there's that.
There's
one.
the post town entry.
That's the one saying, "We died. Help us." Here's settings.
That's not what you wanted, but
oh, there we go. There we go. Share computer sound. Should be able to hear this now.
Just let us know if it's too loud.
There's someone.
Anything?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
Me.
Rosalie. Or Carl. You talk to me.
It's recording. We don't want to work with that specifically that room. Yeah.
You're done. I got for you.
Okay.
Didn't like the responses. We've never seen him like that. So he's gonna sit upstairs and do some sessions for there a little bit and let it just kind of.
Anybody got problems with women and say anything about kids?
Yeah, we've got. That was just a compilation, quick.
Yeah, that was just
That was just something to get something out originally, since that's all we could do for that one.
At that one, yeah.
This here.
Oh, I just got goosebumps all down my entire body.
That was the post town. We died.
Yeah.
Help us.
Whew, that was creepy.
Yeah, and then this here is the audio we were talking about.
This one gets me goosebumps every time.
I'll tell you what, it's a creepy ass hallway. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is.
That it is.
That is the ink for that.
Okay.
I mean, we're such like.
I'm gonna stop the share for a minute now.
I mean, we're so glad that for how many followers we have, just starting out, that is tremendous for us. I mean, we wasn't expect to get like the way we are now. I mean, yeah, it is kind of a low number, but just starting out in a few months, that is big for us because we hit over 100 followers. What about them?
We hit over 100 followers pretty quick.
Before Christmas.
And then from there it shot to 225.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. You guys are definitely getting some amazing stuff.
I mean, we've gotten quite a bit.
What?
Here,
What are you trying to do? What?
oh no, not Chrome, just Google. Um, Drive. There we go.
Oh. It's probably not in my drive. It's probably in my email.
Probably is. We're trying to find the footage on my end. I have 3 stationary cameras and then a 4th backup camera that we set up throughout the place. That we set up throughout the places we go, just to make sure we get footage and coverage of most of the areas.
I think it's gone. I think.
Shouldn't be.
Well, I had to clear everything with this. And
Go up to advanced.
Why don't we do this? Because we're closing in on about an hour and a half.
that's fine. Oh, wow, we are. Wow.
Yeah.
We wasn't even realizing it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed this conversation. This has been really cool. You guys have brought some ideas to me and other things that I'm definitely looking to kind of dive into and some places to look into. So this conversation has been absolutely awesome with you guys, and I appreciate it so much.
It was I mean, for our first podcast, we really appreciate you inviting us to do this.
Yeah, of course. Happy to help get you out there too.
Yeah, it looks like I got to resend it to him. So
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff coming up. I mean, I'll probably put some of those clips out on Facebook here in a little bit. We go through and try and find, like I said, we've got 3 stationary cameras, or well, 3 or 4 depending, that we set up throughout the buildings. That's why we're wanting to get a DVR system soon with 4 to 16 channels to put up a bunch of different cameras throughout the places.
We're hoping that we get Fairfield up soon. We had to take a mental break. A lot of things was going on.
And money issues.
Well, that as well.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff going on. We're also setting up an office, so we got a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, I began an entire basement at our buddy's house. We're going to make it his entire office.
Nice, that's cool.
So we have ideas for that. We're hoping in April. We're hoping in April we do not a full weekend, but like 2 day of that weekend. We are gonna go to is it Bryan? How you pronounce it? It's in Ohio.
I think it's Bryan.
I think it's
Bryan, Ohio, or something
like that. We got a couple of places that we want to go up there. There's a county jail we want to hit up, and there is a school that another group has told us about, and there is a granary.
Dude, I'd love to hit up the Madison Seminary here sometime too.
That one is farther away.
Yeah,
that one's about 3 hours.
That one I'm bringing the musket along because that one has a lot of Civil War history. Musket and probably a couple other things. But
trigger items are cool.
So,
like I said, I got a bunch of. I'm an antique guy. I've got a bunch of antiques, and so all kinds of random stuff Vietnam helmets, Vietnam or World War II field phones,
So,
all kinds of stuff.
is there anything you want to question us about anything else, or?
Not off the top of my head, but I'm definitely going to keep in touch and see if you guys are interested in joining me in a couple places. I'll definitely be either shooting you a message on Facebook, or I've got an email for you guys, and I'll just kind of see if you're available, and we'll go from there if you guys are interested.
All right.
Yep, and just let us know.
And if there is, there's also our email as well.
We've got another email linked on our page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That
All right,
was,
definitely.
it was going to be our original name,
Name,
but
then
we found out it was already being used, so we're like, let's change it to this.
Mm-hmm.
That happens, unfortunately. But like I said, you guys have been a blast. I really appreciate you taking the time, and I would love to have you back on again if you guys are interested too.
Yeah.
Or by then, I'm hoping to actually have our office and done by then.
By then, we should have an office and a nice, comfy couch to be sitting on.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, I'll be definitely looking forward to it, and I will definitely be in contact with you guys.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your night.
You too.
All righty. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
As I wrap up my time with you today, I hope the ideas I've shared here on Beyond Logic with Tiffany have provided a fresh perspective, challenging you to think a little differently about the world. Before you go, I have a request. I'd love for you to share this episode with one friend, colleague, or family member who you think needs to hear this specific conversation. Spreading the word is the best way to help the Beyond Logic community grow. To stay connected with everything I do and get continuous content throughout the week, make sure you follow me on all my platforms. Facebook is where my community gathers. Join the conversation, share your thoughts on the episode, and get exclusive behind-the-scenes content and Q&As. If you're on YouTube, head over to my channel to watch the full video version of this podcast and check out extended interviews and deep dives. For short, impactful, and shareable clips, follow me on TikTok. You can find all 3 platforms easily by searching for Beyond Logic with Tiffany. Until next time, keep questioning the narrative, keep exploring the possibilities, and stay beyond logic.